It's time for Leather Podcast.
I'm my tea. Aye, I'm liking the sound already. You like
Aye. We're there. So,
we're going hockey. Who you rocking here?
Don't know, I need to, that's what I said to you in the group chat the other day, didn't I? I need to start watching a bit of hockey and getting myself up.
I'm asking how are the Bruins doing in the Stanley?
Amazing. They won last night 5-2. Pasternak scored a hat trick. So when they score a hat trick, everybody just lobs their hats on the ice. And they collect them on, like give them away to charity and
That's
stuff.
pretty cool, isn't it? That's that, like, American sports have got it, like, they've got it down to a T. Where did you see them bringing in teddies to one of the matches?
Aye.
And they throw all the teddies in, and then they give them all away. Absolutely brilliant.
Like the homeless kids and stuff like that. Stuff
or
like
kids that are in care. Whereas in UK sports, what they do is they fling
glass bottles.
like
Bucket
missiles in the air, and like lighters. We just try and hit players.
Cup of piss at you, you know.
Aye.
How many times you get hot with piss at like a gig?
You hope it's fucking beer, don't you? Every single time you hope it's beer.
No warm.
I see it all the time at my work, Boys
Did they just launch them in the clubs?
off the balcony and everything?
Ah.
Drinks, everything. I've been stood there before and had a picture poured on me off the balcony. Boy just leaned over, straight on, like,
And
You never find them.
No.
Because you'll run up and what would you do? You'd just sit there and act normal, wouldn't you?
Aye.
And then as soon as I turn around, they'd be like, dickhead, go on.
Honking at piss.
Baldy
or
dick.
fucking baldy. That's it. Let's get the baldy
Fucking
cunt.
dick.
You see it quite a lot, but them just we're only plastic at my work. No glass.
You're a scumbag, mate.
All clubs now are like that.
I don't mean the plastic. I just mean like I've never been in a club and get pissed on.
No.
I liked how
No?
you.
Have you been pissed on in a club?
I see a lot of cunts get pissed
No,
on.
in a club.
Maybe after the club.
Not in a club, just a concert or a festival.
Aye, that's fine, but no in a club, mate. Come on.
You used to see these like rugby cunts. They used to be mad into. They'd stand dead close to their pals, but they'd have their dick out and piss on them. You ever seen them doing that? It's like a rugby thing, Used to see it with all the sort of posh Edinburgh uni guys.
When I was a kid, when I'm like, I used to go to gigs and I'm like maybe 14, 15, 16, that sort of age. And we used to play a game called Ankles. And you'd pull your trousers down and see who your mates could go the longest.
Hang on,
Wait, details again.
I think I've got this, but
just skank yourself and stand there.
Aye, and see who can go the longest.
we are cock and balls.
Without getting embarrassed and
Aye.
shit. No, fuck this.
Aye.
On it, right.
But then what happens is
That's kinda gay.
Aye, like you would just get like you would just be ballsy and you wouldn't care. So the game became like pretty shit because
falls
nobody was doing it until they were getting removed.
Aye.
We also used to play.
Having it?
No, the dick.
boxers?
We used
The
to play.
boxers
We used to play. Like you go up to. Do you remember queuing? I've probably told this since on the podcast before, but you used to like queue to go and speak to your teacher. And my English class was a bit wild, and there used to be, as a young kid, you know, when I must have been in like 5th or 6th year, and we used to like go up to in front of the board where dicks it. And you would just see how long you could like queue to get your jotter marked with your dick out.
Hey, what?
Some school you went to.
So, like, the teachers, like...
No, the teacher's honest. The teacher was... I'll never forget the teacher. The teacher was called Mr. Scott. And the guy...
The guy?
No, you weren't showing him it. You were showing the class it. So you would go up, right, and you would have your wee black shiny school trousers on.
And you would just fly?
Zip, and you just pull the head out.
So the class can see, but the class can see. Right.
So I used to, one of the guys I'll never forget, like his name's Gary Arnott. He was absolutely brilliant in school. He was one of these guys that was bigger than everybody else. He had big cousins, so he had good parter.
He had a big dick, didn't he?
He did have a big dick,
I fucking knew it, man.
Nailed all the birds. He was a guy, and he was the guy that used to bring in these games, and it'd be like, he would be sitting right.
He's happy what he's got, not me. No, of course he wants to.
You'd be sitting, you'd be doing like your maths, and he would go, oh. He's sitting with a banger, semi and all that. Like, fuck you, dude.
Nah, man, I was a late bloomer. I was like, you're not seeing mine, man. That's gay. You want to see my dick? That's gay, man. And then I was like greeting in my pal at night. Why have I need pubes, man? Oh, my pals have got pubes. Why have I got no pubes?
Do you know
I was a late bloomer.
Gary Thompson? Gary Thompson's name was just to rip Hornsby's pubes out. So he would just put his horns in and
he's a hairy bastard.
Right, and he would just put them on your jaw. So you'd be maybe in English or maths and he'd grab Hornsby's pubes and just put them in your jaw.
Oh my God.
and leave them there, and you'd come back, and maybe you'd been at the toilet or something, they'd be like a horn for our pubes.
It's like rolling on the mats, like jiu-jitsu
ken what
guys,
you're
no,
gonna
like it's like just party.
You hope it's head here and not bollock here.
I had a curl on it.
We had a PE teacher at my school, and he would come in the change rooms and be like, why are you guys not getting in the showers here? What's fucking going on? Mr. Ferguson was his name. Why he's not getting in? It's just disgusting. You're no showering after PE and that. Anyway, long story short, got done for the nonsense. Aye. That's how he's fucking obviously just trying to get the boys to go in the shower.
Yeah. So was it the guys he was into?
Aye. But he got fucking nailed for the guys. He got nailed for texting underage girls, like fucking everything. It was like in his 60s.
Wow. So he's been doing it for a while.
Forever, mate. It's not like a new thing.
We had a teacher that used to go out, so he was like a student teacher, and he used to go out at the weekend and blammo the lassies. So we were like 5th and 6th year, and he would go out to the local discotheque, and there he would be in there again. And I used to be fucking raging with him, man. Like, good looking guy,
cutting all your grass.
good looking guy, you know, wee trendy haircut, like sliding about the dance floor.
I'll get you a drink,
I'll get you a drink. Bum 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 bum. Just breaking some hindmans.
Just stretching some virgins. Bad guy. What else is happening? How was your trip, mate?
I was in Vegas. It went from Friday to Wednesday. Had business to do, had like a signing to do, but I did party. Ended up Friday night, met up with James, and we went and seen the Chainsmokers, which was kind of cool. So we were like at the.
I was just
it was
listening
on
to
the
car.
Encore. In the Encore, and they've got like a residency there, and he's like, oh, because I was like, oh, what are you up to? And he's like, oh, my friend does the filmography for this band. You want to come and hang about with us? I was like, aye. So we ended up backstage and all that kind of stuff, just drinking fucking tequila.
Good gig.
Tequila and water. Aye, but the highlight of it was one of the guys that I was over with fell asleep in the middle of this fucking like foyer. Like, so we've got like a coned off area, you know, where it's like all roped off, and there he is. So I'm up on the stage, right, dancing out.
Oh, so he's sleeping at the gig?
He's sleeping at the fucking.
Gonna have to go, buddy.
No, they
Just left him.
I see, because it was.
Aye, just relaxed.
And the
Put it
hangy.
back.
Aye.
It wasn't doing any harm.
But it was like stage left, but it was brilliant. But it's noisy, and there's like the smoke jets, you know, it's fucking places lit, and he's just like, I'm like, alright, cool. So then like the Saturday we obviously went home after that. I was steaming at this point, like absolutely fucked up. And we then the Saturday I went to get some food in the morning because we woke up a bit later, grabbed some food, and was like, right, I want to go out Saturday night, so I'm going to go back and have a wee nap. Slept from 4 till 1 in the morning. Totally wasted it.
Fucked up.
So I got up and went, fuck it, back to bed. So I just slept until I got up at 6, went to the gym, and then hit Sunday again pretty hard as well. Vegas is horrible. It's
horrible, but cool.
Like, see, because I'm so far out for the fight, like I'm not feeling pressured not to not drink, so I'm like, fuck it, let's just get hammered. We went to the place.
I know.
Love it. I know. It's my fucking.
It's a great bar.
It's the coolest place ever.
Great bar. It's dead dark though.
Aye.
Could be doing with some lighting. No, that dark style. We like that dark style. But
I thought the same when I was there.
It's like obviously it's a tequila bar, so there's like a lot of Latino Americans there.
Hispanic
guy, Mexicans. But I was
with big asses.
Brilliant, mate. Place was
Big dump
absolute-
trucks.
Place was
Behind
brilliant.
two of them. Like,
Listen to a bit of Trippy Red. I like that over there.
Lucky day, innit? It's called Lucky Day.
Lucky day, it's a jam.
Lucky day, lucky man.
Lucky day. And then the same again. Went out the Sunday, had it too hard, and slept all day on Monday. Watched some football, ate some Funyuns.
Football.
Like
Clarify.
American football.
Yes.
Foosball. Didn't watch the soccer.
NFL.
But it's obviously coming to Vegas. It's holding the
Did you
Super Bowl.
Did you actually go to the fights? No.
No.
Nah, I didn't think you would.
No. you know my love for MMA is strong. I did see the highlights and seen Johnny Walker get done off Ankalaev, which we all kind of knew anyway, didn't we?
I think so, eh? I was hoping Johnny Walker would win it just for interest, just to keep everything a bit, because I don't think Magomed's very popular title-wise and stuff like that. Like, I know. Johnny Walker puts a show on.
He does, aye. He's a character, isn't he?
Aye.
Whereas Ankalaev just does the business.
Just goes in, does the job, goes
very
away.
Good wrestling, very good striking.
Called out Pereira after it.
Did he? Mm-hmm. Well,
aye. Jump. Well, how'd you see that one going?
Well, if he takes him down, he'll beat him in fucking a few rounds.
Pretty easily.
Aye. Even stand-up, I think Ankalaev's obviously got tremendous stand-up when you see him going up against some of the good strikers in the light heavyweight division and beating them.
Well, he said, I'll fight you and I'll promise I'll not take you down.
Did he? Well, so I don't think that fight's going to happen because there's another guy coming back for his injury.
Oh, Jamal.
And he's so the Rio card is 301.
Mm-hmm.
Pereira and Jamal Hill is the.
Is that what they're talking?
That's what they're talking. And it makes sense.
Aye.
Jamal Hill's coming back after being injured. What was that? Was that a year ago?
That's a fun one as well.
I know.
I like that fight.
But I met Jamal Hill a few times there. We had a good chat, and that's what he was saying. He was like he's good. Like, I'm not taking it away from him, but he makes mistakes. Mm-hmm. And Jamal sees that he's got a good route to victory for it. But how many people have come up against Potan and thought the same?
Aye, probably everybody who's fought him has went, no, I'll just do this.
And then obviously Potan's been linked with Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall's like, I'm not a bully, I don't want to battle you guys, but if you want this smoke, you get it. No, I want that fight. I want to see that fight.
He's not going to get what he's wanting, eh? So he's not going to like.
I don't think he's backing himself into a corner because Jones isn't going to fight him. Jones is like, you don't do anything for me, because Jones is like, I've seen thousands of guys like you who come up and get close to me, and
he's got an agreement with Stipe. It's signed. That's got to be honoured.
So then, what do you do with Tom? Because the belt, if he fights for the belt, it's not going to be to unify it. Which is a shame because Tom...
It's got to be an interest fight then, eh? And Pereira's a big interest fight.
It's got to be Gan. Like,
you think so?
Can't be anybody else, realistically. You're not going to wait at least a year for Jones and Stipe win or whatever.
I know.
And Tom's like, he's training, he wants to be active. So I would give him Gan. Gan wanted the interim belt when Tom won it. He was quite loud about it, so... I think that's a great fight as well.
Aye,
really good fight.
Sure. I feel for it's like
the top two guys, top two contenders.
Two of them move very similar. Obviously, you just seen when Jones done it again when he got his hands on him.
Aye,
and Tom could do that because Tom can grapple and wrestle. Aye. So, but it'd be nice on the feet to watch the two of them move about.
I just want to see him fight him. That's the thing, like, you just want to see. That's everyone's biggest complaint about their favourite fighter.
I fucking jumped about in the tank yesterday.
I know.
What was that about? How cool was
Eddie
that?
Hall?
Aye.
Who was that?
Through the streets of fucking Wigan or whatever the fuck it was.
See Eddie Hall sparring and getting.
He was literally
getting done off Big Mindy.
Aye.
It's some fucking head kick, wasn't it?
Have a shin in the face.
That guy's
no see that coming a mile away.
He was leaning.
And then Mindy's just like, alright, I'll throw that there.
Buff. It sounded heavy.
Man. He's huge, man.
He is, he's like 6'7" or something.
But like he's in this tank, back to the tank again, he's literally like driving through the streets.
I know.
What's going on?
I saw the selfie style one. Like him up in the turret.
I seen that one and then also seen Eddie Hall's.
It just looks like somebody's like neighbourhood. Like,
mate, it looked like it wasn't like
and the scheme's like
a machine gun on the top with fucking bullets loading it. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
When DX, remember when DX hijacked WCW and they went in the tank?
Is that what you were thinking? The boys just fucking hijacking Wigan FC.
I'm surprised Eddie Hall could fit in a wee tank bit.
Have you seen Eddie Hall in the wee tiny car? He's got like a one-seater car. It's like it's like two wheels at the front, one wheel at the back, and he's like taking into supermarkets and stuff. It's got an engine in it, and he's just driving about, and he's got like a wee litter picker. He's got this wee tiny square window, like so because it's just like a big dome.
What? He's in the supermarket way as well? Like a disabled thing?
No, it's a proper car.
You can come indoors with it?
No. He's just doing it. And then he's got a litter picker. He's in the shops and he's got a litter picker pulling stuff off the shelf.
Fat lazy bastard, man.
It's a big old boy, eh?
Aye.
He's the same age as us, man.
I know.
Is he?
Aye.
You ever seen a picture of him when he was 16?
He's a fucking tank.
Massive.
He was a swimmer, wasn't he?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think
but
he
I've
was.
seen-
That's like his original sport.
I've seen photos of him. It's fucking ridiculous.
Paper round and fucking
Beirut.
Chernobyl, man.
A big lad,
I've
eh?
seen him. I seen Tom's also had Ross Edgley at his gym as well, who's an absolute beast.
He's a grappler?
No, he's the guy that swam around the channel.
Oh, right.
He's a swimmer. Like, this guy's an absolute stud when it comes to like endurance.
MVP the other day as well. Or
He did,
or
aye, the
yesterday
other
or
day.
whenever it was.
He's got all the guys.
Yeah.
I guess like
They're
he's the
building it.
champ.
They're
Aye.
building it.
Build it and they will come.
Because you can see some smaller people and younger
Aye.
people, so it's not just heavyweight now. It
So-
looks like they're trying to build an actual
Do
Do you
team.
remember when it started? It was all just big fuck off guys, big
Aye.
monsters. But like you say, there's younger lads appearing. They've got kids classes,
That's it.
kids doing jiu-jitsu.
If you've got good coaches round about you, like a good striking coach, a good grappling coach, then build a gym. Why not?
And they've obviously got a good atmosphere. Otherwise, people wouldn't stay.
And it's all sponsored by Gym King, innit? You see it all branded.
Kit
so
looks
it's-
brilliant.
it's-
Yeah, all their stuff.
Well,
looks great.
we were there. We were doing it at the gym.
But that's the thing. It's like it's getting towards that American style where it's been everything's clean, everything's fresh, everything's brand new. And I think you're going to see more gyms like that popping up rather than the wee dingy places. Like you think about the hit squad when we started in there,
Aye, the first
like
one.
there's still mould in the wall, man.
I know.
Like it's just a normal thing that happens. Like
Leaky roofs or no.
Sometimes I think you kind of need that grown up
I do.
coming up.
I like it sometimes, but then I was watching UFC Embedded, the Sean Strickland one, and then like at the end of the training session, saying, "Everybody put your hand in, 1, 2, 3, hand still." Like
I've done that in America a few
it's-
times.
they,
I like it.
They love it, eh? They're big.
aye, rather than just being like that's your class over.
I see that. See
I
it
like
more.
I like how you like shake everybody's hand after the sessions that we do.
Aye.
I like how it's about respect, innit?
Mm-hmm.
If you punch somebody's pie in, then you.
Even at the kids' jiu-jitsu, like they still have to like line up. Everyone has to pass everyone and fucking
We
slap
used to do
hands.
that with Marcos, didn't we? And then just stopped.
Aye.
All that kind of.
I
goes out the window.
still shake everybody's hand after every session. Just a wee touch of gloves.
Aye, 2 minutes it takes, man.
Even if they're sitting at the side just watching.
Nah, it's good to be doing it. Definitely helps build it.
Seen Strickland's fucking. He's the man of the people. I see the press conference in Toronto.
The guy
they
that-
fucking love him.
Do you
It's
see the
like
boy jumps a crowd and
heavy
comes in and sees
hot,
him?
heavy hot
pretty
crowd
cool.
again. I don't know. Like just
Who jinx winning it? But
I want Strickland to win.
you want Strickland? Aye, I think we're
Plus,
all.
this is very good.
Yes,
He's
and I
very
think he's
good,
going
mate.
to take it. I genuinely
so.
think he's going to take it.
new champ. New one.
DDP, aye.
I don't know. I'm stuck.
I know.
I'm stuck. I think at the later rounds, Sean could come into it. 4 and 5.
I sat and watched.
He never wins the first round.
Would
Well, he
this-
did
would
against
this-
Izzy. But I was like, if you listen to commentary, DC actually goes like, Sean Strickland could press forward here and potentially steal this round, and then he just fucking smashes, drops some, starts putting it on him. You're like, fucking mate, get him out of here. So I don't know, like something like that could happen.
He's
It's just so-
favourite. He is a favourite. Sean.
Sean is.
Just and even.
you
Have
the
you
odds
got?
then,
Have you got the odds for the
It's even.
what they're sitting at?
So
This
Sean
is the odds on
McBookie.
McBookie.
So Sean Strickland is 5-6 and DDP is 20-21.
Oh, he's very close to even.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, we'll see. What about for finishes or distance or anything like that?
I'll check it then for you.
Thank you. I think.
Do you think it's going to go the distance?
No. If DDP wins, I think he'll stop Strickland. I think if Strickland wins,
It
it'll
goes
go
the
the
distance.
distance.
So Sean Strickland to win on points is 72. Sean Strickland to win by KO, TKO or DQ is 94. DDP to win on points is 6-1. DDP to win on KO, TKO or DQ is 5-2.
I'm going to bet.
Well.
I've got to bet Sean.
Aye, I think I will too.
If I was allowed to bet, I'd bet DDP.
And where would you bet on DDP?
I would bet DDP for the finish, and it would be on McBookie.
That's a good price for a finish,
listen,
by the way.
it only makes sense to bet with McBookie.
Of course. And if you bet £5, you get £20 of free bets if you follow our link.
Yes.
Go and stick your £20 of free bets on DDP to win by a finish.
Aye. So aye, that's the shows, and then what? Who's the undercard for that? Because it's a pretty doozery of card, isn't it?
Did you see him saying anybody in the crowd could beat the people for the co-main? Strickland. It's like anybody in the crowd could jump out here and beat the guys in the co-main.
Who is it coming?
I don't know.
It's hold on, I'll just tell you the name.
Arnold Allen. And
Is it Arnold?
That's a
it's
tough
the-
one.
It's the female
Evelyn.
fight, is it not?
Yeah, the Pennington.
Raquel Pennington. I'm looking up on them now. Give me 2 seconds.
Is it
The Brazilian chick.
I think it's getting close to like a title shot in it. That's probably like a whoever wins this is going for the next title.
For the female?
Aye.
I don't really pay
But I
attention.
think Arnold Allen's got a tough one.
I like Arnold Allen.
He is. He's tough as fucking
he's good,
they come, man.
aye.
Aye.
Undefeated.
So it's Raquel Pennington and Mayra Bueno Silva, Neil Magny and Mike Mallett, Chris Curtis and Mark Andre Barrialt. Don't know. Arnold Allen and Movsar Evelev.
Evelev.
Made a lot of money betting on Arnold Allen. He's good.
I would definitely bet against him this one, but
Would you?
aye. I like Arnold Allen and I want him to win because
I know.
he's homegrown talent. But that Evelev's pretty good.
What do you think about Big Jim Miller?
Brilliant.
Oh, aye.
Legend.
And getting on 300.
Getting on it and he's fighting Bobby Green in it.
Aye.
He's got a
Good.
chance to beat him, man.
It's a good fight.
Aye.
Bobby
It's
Green's
a tough
good
one.
too.
It's a tough
Like,
one.
Bobby Green's no fucking fool,
I know, but
so,
you want him to fight somebody half
of
decent.
course.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Good for him. Good submission too. Big nasty face crank. Fucking, I know you're a big Miller fan, mate.
Aye.
Was there any other good
Last
fights
one.
last week?
Ricky Simon was fighting Batista, but that's about it.
Aye.
Never knew. Wasn't that good. I don't like watching him in the Apex.
definitely
live
not the
or on the
same.
telly.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Aye.
I watched Magomed and Johnny Walker, and I watched Jim Miller, and that was it.
That was you done.
Aye, I was at work anyway, so what
I
can
was,
you do?
I was sleeping.
Aye.
I was sleeping.
But that fucking follow-up shot from Magomed when Johnny Walker sat against the cage, it's just like
Came at it a wee bit though, didn't he?
his fucking nose sticking out the skin and that. And then did you see the picture of him after with just the cotton wool stuffed up it, and he's like that.
How did the first round go? I didn't watch it.
I can't really remember it. I'm sure it was Johnny Walker stepping in a lot of low kicks. That's how he got.
I heard Johnny was just trying to do stupid fancy shit like jump stuff, spinning stuff.
Magomed just kind of waited, and it was. I'm sure the KO came off a Johnny Walker low kick. I'm sure he like low kicked and then stepped back, and fucking Magomed just went, take that with you.
People have seen how to not how to beat Ankalaev, but Blachowicz,
It worked for him.
it worked for him. Just absolutely caning his leg, just boom, boom, boom. So I'm assuming that's where Walker was trying to replicate. But Ankalaev's he's only one loss in his record.
No, mate.
Do you like seeing that though? When you see
I like to see
when
his
they-
I like to see his legacy run because then it means like because people are always going to be. I mean, I'm still going to be part of his highlight reels.
Get the fucking let him win the belt and then just cut this mad promo. Like, do you want to get your only loss back? Eh?
Why?
Stone in the mountains and not with your kilt on.
That's me beat two
We
of
are
the
the real
champs.
mountain people. Just hit him hard.
Imagine
Go
that,
full
mate.
heel.
Beat
And
two of
then-
the champs.
And then I'll give you a title shot. I want that one.
I know
back.
that's pretty. It's wild when you think that, isn't it?
Beat two champs, mate.
Champ.
And he definitely could be champ. He could fucking undoubtedly win it. So I don't know.
The light heavyweight division at the moment's a bit wild, isn't it? Like it's like you've got there's like a couple of guys who are moving.
The belt's getting handed back is fucking mad.
Aye.
No, that's like 3 in a row.
Aye.
Jamal handed it back. Fucking Yeri handed it back, and
Jones?
Jones handed it back. No, that's fucking bizarre. It's probably never happened ever.
Nobody wants a target on their back.
Aye.
I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take that target every day of the week.
Aye. So, what else is going on?
Don't know. I'm fighting in Brazil.
Your fight got leaked.
I know. Third.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
I didn't see it anymore.
It was leaked. Caio versus Paul Craig. Caio Baralho versus Paul Craig.
Is that a Superman guy?
Clark Kent, aye.
Specky cunt.
Specky.
Sorry, bro.
He's looking at you, Jamie. But aye, so it's obviously been leaked. So aye, that's what it is. It's the UFC 301 in Rio again.
301.
Yep. Because we were there this time last year. It was round about this time. You were getting held at gunpoint.
My massaged on the beach. It fucking ruined my back for the year.
We are getting pretty damn close to a year in this podcast.
When is it?
Next month.
It's February.
February? Was it February? Oh, aye, 'cause
No, we were there January.
the
We
first-
started the
the
podcast.
first
But then
pod
we've
was
been
after
speaking
that.
about doing this. Like I seen the Grado and the guys are doing the live show, and I think tickets go on sale this Friday. Am I right for the?
Yep, Friday at 10 a.m.
So
middle of May, I'm sure it is it not? Middle of May?
It's 11th of May at the Pavilion Theatre.
I know that it's loads of time and it's a nice big venue. I think they're getting first access. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you're getting early access. We need to do something like that, but it'd been great if we could have like sorted it out for
100.
our
year.
It's the 12th of February.
12th of February. So, we've got 2 weeks. We can easily book something then. Get our shit together.
Chuck it there.
Maybe date for episode 100 or something.
Aye. It'd be good. Listen, it'd be good just to, like, we've said this before, we want to get all the Patreon guys and do a bit of stretching in the Patreon crowd, you know what I'm saying?
There's definite shagging going on in the
Oh,
page. In the,
Get them up.
Get them up.
some suspicious activity in there. I just go in, have a wee look, and I go, I'm away. I'm off. I'm not getting dragged into this. But
How's your training been, mate?
good, mate. Better than it's been. Aye. I'm just plugging away, mate. That's all. Just trying to get stuff done. That's fucking weight's falling off.
Good. I seen that.
I know. I'm getting a bit worried, to be honest.
I wouldn't worry about it.
It's getting a bit too fucking low.
It just makes it easier. That's all.
I know.
It
Just makes the middleweight cut easier than it.
I know, but that's the
Think
thing.
about
That was 97.1. Yes, was that yesterday morning? And
Aye, it was.
And I'd had like something to eat and drink, so I was probably.
Maybe need to up your calories again.
I know.
Are you working with a nutritionist?
No, I'm not. I've just kind of just been a bit more careful about what I'm eating, really. Cut out the big one for it, especially, see when it's cold and you work at nights, you're fucking freezing and you're like, I'm just going to go and get something to eat because it's so cold. But you do just eat shite.
Aye,
and
because it's
then
easier.
you feel worse.
Aye.
You eat fucking terrible food, you feel shitty, you're unwell the next day because see, just binning that and making, there's a wee restaurant next door to where I work, and you can just go in, speak to them, you sort me out a wee like chicken and rice box. See when it's sorted for you and you just fucking, it's perfect.
There's also an option eating healthy, but we don't want to eat healthy.
But I've got to the stage now where see this fucking takeaway food at 2 and 3 in the morning, mate. It fucks you up. It's no good. You didn't even like it. You eat it and you go, that was shit anyway. So
No, my boy B, he loves that shit.
there. What's your go-to takeaway then?
No, roll over hot dogs, mate.
Aye, like the ones you
Where's
get at
the
the
place?
cinema.
The shop in the way down.
Aye.
Here. So they do them at the side of the till.
At the bottom of the hill.
No. Alton.
Oh.
You pass it in between.
Aye, I know the wee guy you're talking about. Ketchup. Do you go ketchup mustard?
Just one stripe of ketchup, mate.
Nice.
But I'm talking, you know what? Like, he's
Aye,
giving
I
him a
know.
story.
Do you do this with it?
So I've just been eating shit now.
But you're so far out.
But one thing I did want to speak about was is my training now. Like, it's not being, there's no fire in my belly anymore. So I don't know if this is like my mentality changing to having to win all the time, or it's just because you've nothing coming up until like 4 months maybe.
Well, you've still got a grappling comp.
Exactly, so that's what I'm going to go into. So I sparred with Andy Fisher on Tuesday, right? He came up to do 3-5s with me.
Has Andy Fisher got a fight coming up?
So he's retired, but he's still contracted with Octagon. But he brought a couple of guys up. He asked to spar with me 3-5s. I didn't know what to do because it was pointless. So I just couldn't be bothered, and I'll be honest with you, I couldn't be bothered. And
It's not like you.
I know I was very lazy. And then the grappling comp as well, I don't give a fuck about. So I'm just like, is this something? Do I need something like a real fight to get the fire going, or is it just
Maybe,
my
like,
mentality's changing now? I'm like, I don't need to win every round. I don't need. I don't know.
No, I
Do you
think-
ever get this? Do you ever go into a spar and you just can't be bothered? Or is it like
No, there
you
needs to
still
be- there
need,
needs to be a bit of fear. There
You
needs to
still
be-
need
you
to
need-
want to win.
aye.
You don't want to let anybody leather you. But he kind of taught me a wee lesson. Like, he wrestle fucked me a wee bit, but I didn't try and get up. I was just lying there, like, and I was just like, I can't really actually be bored doing this. So that was weird.
But then that comes down to like how far away your fight is, what you're eating, and what you're training. Because you're no pushing 100%, you're no grappling 100%, you're no trying to achieve anything. It's just basically ticking over.
Aye.
It's like if you're going into the gym, you're not going to be trying to hit personal bests. So some days you go in and you just like, I'll just do working sets. That's what that is. This is just a working set.
So I just felt like there was nothing there. It didn't interest me. It was a weird feeling.
And it's not a normal sparring day either for you, Tuesday.
Tuesday,
No.
1
Aye.
o'clock or something. It was weird. Didn't warm up with that. But don't get me wrong, Andy's like a professional. Like, he wouldn't try and hurt you. His work, his technique's really good, especially against the cage and stuff like that. So it was just kind of making me work, but I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't even bored, and it was just, I felt like it was a waste of time. So I was like, maybe see when I'm in fight camp for Glasgow if he comes up, and then if it's the same then we've got an issue, you know what I mean? But I don't think it will be. But obviously I've got this grappling comp Saturday.
Is it this Saturday?
A week tomorrow.
A week tomorrow.
And I feel the exact same way. So I'm like, is this an issue?
I don't think it's an issue, mate. I just think you've not got a dog in the fight. You don't care. It's grappling.
That's what I feel like I'm putting it down to. Like there's zero fire.
See, the thing is, like, can you come off the couch and grapple? Of course you can.
Yeah.
And survive and get a submission. Of course you can. So there's
So it needs
there's no
to
elevated
worry you a bit, eh?
Could you come off the couch and go and fight somebody?
Probably.
Aye,
I could.
aye. But then you start ramping up and going like, could you go into sparring on a Friday? Aye, I could. Could you then go and spar at another gym? Right, aye, I could. Could you then go and spar at somebody at the top 10 that's trying to take a heat off? Then it becomes the outside changes, then it like you're still sparring, but it's just the levels are increasing, and that's where you are currently.
Did maybe getting a wee call out on Instagram help at all? Or? I
I
wanted to let you go into that, but did that maybe?
No, I've been called it a few times.
Aye.
I actually liked that call out.
That's what I thought, because I saw obviously
Cause
written back.
I like his t-shirt as well.
Aye, 'cause
Bad guy.
there was detail in it. Braveheart, Glasgow.
He's made some effort,
Aye.
eh?
So I'm like, I've got all the time in the world for
Aye.
that. So like it could be that guy. And he's
No names yet.
good opponent. I've had a couple gave to me. Just no, I've not picked any, but I think I'm going to sign. I'm going to sign them
Again,
I think
for another
so,
5.
I think so.
Good, man.
Nobody really knows that yet, but I love the promotion.
Aye.
I do love it.
Aye, like
Hands down.
the thing is,
I love the fights.
do you fight for money?
No.
Do you fight for glory? There you go. So it's like you know you can go to another promotion and make bigger money and fight lesser opponents, but we didn't get into the sport to make money. You have a nice lifestyle.
Yeah.
You're happy. You've got a good family. So it's not about. That's not what it's like. So it's about legacy in it,
Right.
and I definitely think this Glasgow card is going to be huge for your legacy as an MMA fighter. And speaking about that, it's in the because you'd mentioned in our chat, we're going to have a special guest. You want to talk about this?
So I don't know who the two are though. So
We're getting 2.
We're getting 2. We're getting.
Are we going to see them, or are they coming to see us?
No, they're coming to see us.
It'd be good if we can go and see them and get a skating.
So I'm doing a wee bit of PR for Cage Wars, and there's like they've gave us like 4 or 5 tickets to do stuff like the puck drop and stuff with the actual team,
Yep.
the players and that. So there's 4 or 5 people there if he's off fancy it.
What about we try and hit the podcast up one day they're in training
And do it in there.
and we do it in there. Plus you can see us on the skates.
So
I'll wear my Mighty Ducks. You can wear your Bruins.
So what it is the Glasgow Clan is the Scottish ice hockey team, and that they play at Braehead Arena, whereas where Cage Warriors once and one's got to be. So I was doing a bit of PR with them, and they emailed back saying that they would like their captain and their enforcer, who is basically the guy that just goes on and melts
Smashes
guns,
folk. We like
to
that.
come on the podcast. I'm talking to their PR team, and she's a woman.
Does she listen to the podcast?
So
Probably better she doesn't.
So I say, I've just put Gaines a heads up. The podcast is very unfiltered. So like they're good on the mics, they're good at telling stories and that. But just let you know, this is what it's called. If you want to check it up before sending your team,
Very explicit.
sending your actual captain and that. So,
But then I think with hockey and being quite a rough sport, I don't imagine you're going to get like the gentleman watching it, you know, with their pimps. It's a really good game of hockey.
There'll be no pronouns, that's for sure.
I think the enforcer will have some good stories for us, especially coming off like 3 fighters. He basically just fights on the ice, didn't he? Go out there and take out number 88. Consider it done. You know what I mean? Like Sean William Scott and
It's pretty good.
It's a funny job though, when you think we've got a guy, this guy's playing too well, you're going to have to go and stop
Fucking
him
nail
playing
him.
well. Aye, or okay.
Aye, so that's maybe February, March time. We'll get them in.
Cool.
And, they'll go to the Fife game. It's a derby. So
Remember we were speaking with the Fifers.
What? It's a Fife Flyers,
Flyers,
eh?
aye.
Okay. It's a
The
good
Clan.
one.
Let's go with the Clan.
Aye. Good name, better names.
So you've got a fight as well.
Flyers.
We're all got a fight again then.
We're all
We're on
coming
it.
in.
You've got opponents. I've not got a opponent yet, but
You've still
we know
got a date.
we know the dates.
Aye, 24th. It's my birthday. Shouldn't really forget that. Aye. So decent.
Mine's
Barnsley.
is May the 5th.
Oh really?
Sorry, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Aye, I was going to say that. Star Wars Day. Comedy.
Have you got any
thought
wee
on
ways
May
to
the
remember
4th
yours?
19th of December.
The day Bungard carves a face.
What are you, the
19th.
April? No,
April 20th.
so his fight. Or do you mean his birthday?
No, I was meaning his fight. I don't know why.
April 20th, sorry.
April 20th, eh? That's quite close though. I know that seems far away, but it is closer than you think, no? Or does it just seem like ages for
No,
you?
it's the end of April, mate. That's a bit.
Aye.
So you kick off the new year for the fighting.
Aye.
Good.
I'm only 5 weeks on
Aye,
tomorrow or
you're
something.
not that far
Aye,
away, man.
I'm near now.
How's
Missed
you
it.
been?
How's training been?
Good, mate.
Aye.
Aye.
Putting work in.
Aye.
Been in sparring?
Aye. I'm a lot more like, I'm going up to James and just saying, what we do in the morning? What do you want me to do? And like, I'll chat to you after, but he hit quite a specific thing about, and he was like,
Suck this.
this and that's it. Everything else is a waste of your time.
Aye.
And I was like, aye, I've probably never looked at it like that before. And he's like, this, that's it. Everything else.
He knows he's wanting.
in
He's
that.
obviously wanting the wins.
Of course.
So
I
he's
want
not
to
gonna-
fucking win. Like, I want to win.
You want you
I'm,
want to know, mate.
I'm the one
You're
to go
fighting
there.
for a fucking podcast,
I
there,
know,
mate.
mate.
You're
I
fighting
wanna-
for yourself. You're not fighting for your family. You're fighting for us.
What's where is this venue?
Barnsley Metrodome.
Aye.
Oh, Barnsley.
I know. You
Get
ever
that
been there?
fucking cooker on.
I was,
Ever
at,
been
I was
there?
at the last one.
Oh, were you?
Aye.
I've never been
What's
there
the show
before.
called?
Almighty.
Gary fought in it. It's a fucking mission, though.
Is it?
Gary's fighting something and he's losing.
I'm.
You're not even engaging with that.
I like Gary, mate.
I'm not. I've never said I don't like him.
Come on, we can't. Give a Gaz a good cunt.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying he's fighting something and he's losing.
I'm away down there on the Thursday or something like that. So
Is that face to face with him?
that's what they said. They want you there on the Friday morning for the weigh-ins. I was like,
I think if you're a pro, you should be doing face to face weigh-ins.
sometimes I like it, but sometimes
Like if you're an amateur,
be
if you're an amateur, then I'm happy with day before video weigh-in or day of video weigh-in. But if you're a professional, man, it's like
I'm happy to be going away as well. Just like going away, going doing, just leave me alone. Do you know what I mean?
Don't like your family. I know. I get it.
It's not that I don't like them. It's
you
just
get in your zone, and the last thing you might be dealing is dealing with shit for the family, man.
I'd prefer to be down there. I'm just
prefer to be in Vegas for a couple of weeks before the fight.
Mate, you
again.
could have came to Vegas with me there.
No, I'm talking about like the last
You
camp
should
we
have just
done.
been like, I'll be fine. Grappling, mate. How? Mate, Vegas.
Oh, you take me to Vegas to fucking get me steaming for a week.
Aye.
Come
then
back.
go still win a grappling match.
10-minute fucking match.
But no, everything's good. I'm happy with this one. I feel a lot, like you're saying there about no really feel. I did just think I was just going to go out and win, and that's what it's totally different now. And I obviously talked all this shit. Now I'm just thinking about what am I doing? What's happening with training? What's happening with it's a
There's
lot
nothing
more.
worse when you talk shit and then you have
and
to
then
eat
you
a wee bit of
fuck
humble pie.
off, and you're like,
Tastes so good.
well.
We put ourselves out there though.
Aye.
We put
That's
ourselves
it.
on that show.
And you've got to be prepared to take it.
The guys fought Jamie, didn't he? So you're just trying all of Jamie's opponents.
Aye.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I'm coming for you.
This is so
You need to
few
do this
guys.
guy, though. You need to
I
do
know.
this guy.
Oh mate, if I fucking didn't do this guy, it's over. So
Never know.
there's so few light heavyweights. That's the thing. But
Middleweight.
I could. I'm not even trying. Like I'm not dieting like you did. That's for sure. I'm still. If I want to, I'm no. All I've done is stop.
Could you see yourself at 84 kilogram?
I could now. I probably could. Well,
Mate, I can't even see myself at 84 kilograms.
I'm like 96. I'd be.
I don't know, man. He gets hoagies every night. You know what I mean?
I've not had a hoagie for ages, mate. Honestly. I've not had a hoagie for... I don't even want one anymore. That's the state it's got to.
I had one last week and it was quite good.
How is it? Is it alright? What'd you get on it?
Chicken tikka.
Oh, nah.
With garlic mayo and chips now in it.
Is that one of the turbo naan things, though?
Fucking hell, man. That's.
They're a different thing through here.
Did you eat
eh?
it? Did you eat it all? Fucking hell.
I hit it with a chainsaw, man.
Save some for in the morning. You ever do that? Keep a wee bit and then eat it cold in the morning.
I always said I'm going to do it, but I never
And you
do.
just eat it all.
Cold pizzas.
Oh,
Where is that?
mate, it's so good.
Do you know why?
Fold in half.
Do you know why cold pizza's better?
Go on.
So the garlic and the tomato sauce is time to actually ferment, and the cheese is the same. So it's like they ferment and the sugars break down in the lactose,
Fucking hell.
and that's why the next day you're like, oh, this tastes so good. That's why it tastes so good. It
does taste better.
because the sauce is the time to marinate, so it becomes even longer in the marinating process, and the cheese itself, then the lactose breaks down and turns into sugar.
There you go,
Every
man.
day's a school day.
I'll look forward to one.
It does
have one
taste good
tonight.
though. It does taste good.
Aye, that's why.
Does taste good.
And because the sauce is wet on top, it stops the base for you getting like super like a bit of bread, you know, and it goes all stale and shit. So it's like perfect combination for the next day.
Leave my pizza out at night.
Aye. What, he come down to Barnsley, we'll leave a pizza.
You ever left a pizza and your dogs ate it?
Oh, mate, my dog will eat any. If it's out, my dog's fucking got it.
He's like,
Game over.
this is teamwork, big man. This is
Aye.
teamwork. I'll get this for you. You've got weight to make. He's like, oh.
Anything left out, gone. If you leave the room, come back, it's away. They've just been in, scranned it.
I need to get his fucking ribs kicked.
And they just lie down like they didn't. That's the best thing.
Do they?
So I've got the two
Tries
of
to
them.
convince
They just
you.
lie there like, it fucking wasn't me. You think, where the fuck did that go?
So
aye.
I like watching dog videos online.
Like what?
Just like golden retrievers, being golden retrievers. Like you are watching Pornhub, I'm watching Retriever Hub.
I like to watch chimps, mate.
Chimps.
On Pornhub?
No, I don't watch Pornhub. I tell you that. Mate, I'm fucking left that behind a year ago, bruh. Changed my life. Cleaned my fucking mind right out.
I watched an alligator or a crocodile drive
Eat a child.
cheetah right into the water and just
Drown it.
And then the wee cheetah cubs or whatever were just at the side of the water like, there's my mom that I just went to. And I'm talking, this was vicious. The cheetah was drinking the water and it just grabbed it. And the water just went just dead calm. I'm just like, that is horrific.
Is that on that Nature is Metal on Instagram? You ever been on that?
It is on Instagram.
Aye. Boy, you fucker.
I'm just like,
some dark
they were
ones
just,
on that.
the
Like,
cubs just like, I'm like, that's fucking sad.
They're gonna
man.
get eaten.
That is sad.
There's going to be a couple of hyenas just ready to crunch some bones.
they're going to eat them.
What about your man fucking cooking the burgers? I have 2 PlayStation 4s.
I know,
Mate,
that was fucked
I didn't think that was real.
Nah,
You get some heat on you, bad boys.
I was watching. I was thinking,
I watched it. Aye.
That's not.
You see it? So you got a PlayStation 4 one.
Aye.
Was it 2 PlayStation 2s?
No, it was
4.
It was definitely a PlayStation 4.
One tap each other, and the guy's like, their own obviously. He's fired like a burger, isn't it? A frozen burger.
Aye.
And then he's flipping it. You don't think it's real?
I don't think it's real, mate.
It looked pretty horrible.
I don't want to
didn't
waste
it?
internet, but I think there's a lot of shit.
I think
out
there's
there.
some nonsense out there.
There's some nonsense.
Aye.
There's some nonsense.
Could be.
Right, I'll bring in mine. You bring in yours. We'll put them together.
See what we can cook up on it.
So I got one of the
Couple
original PlayStation 2s when they came out, and it had a big fan in the back. Do you remember this? And you'd be like playing
Used
the
to
game.
have to
and
clean
it's-
them out.
Ooh, I would suck up all the pubes in your house. The pube sucker. Easy kid.
I thought you were going to lead on to something there.
It was a winter night. The roads are dodgy. I'm feeding you.
I'm feeding you in. And maybe there's a chance that somebody bangs into you. And if they do, who would you recommend to get in contact with, Ross?
I'd have to go with G4 Claims.
And why would you go with G4 Claims?
You get 100% of your claim in a non-fault accident.
And they give you a courtesy car, your whole claim. If you would like to get in touch with said organisation, G4 Claims, where can we contact them, Ross?
You can get them at 01698 767 172.
Or you can hit the link in the bio, it will take you directly to the website. Keep it G4 Claims.
Beautiful. What are you watching now?
Rick and Morty, but I'm watching it high.
It makes it better, I suppose.
I seen you watch True Detective. How was it? I've not seen it.
Oh, tremendous. Well, only episode 1's out now.
Aye, it's been getting good right up on Rotten Tomatoes.
100%, mate.
I know. 100% of your claim, mate.
So this series is like based on like true event like mysteries and that.
Cool.
So it's Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster's good, isn't she?
She is very good. But it's in Alaska, so it's in this wee town. It's obviously snowed under and stuff like that. People gone missing, tongues left out, severe like cut off tongues. So everybody
That's
just
his calling card.
So everybody just disappeared basically. Like they went to the toilet in this like wee facility. So a guy was like watching sports, with food, and somebody was there. And then nobody's there basically. Just disappeared. And a tongue's just lying there. So that's the first episode. Sorry to spoil it for everybody. But I'm watching 1883, the spin-off from Yellowstone's.
I've stayed away from it.
I'm just got to say, Sam Elliott is a fucking G. You like Sam Elliott?
Aye.
I feel like when I'm listening to Sam Elliott talk, I'm like, I don't even drink whiskey, but I'm like, I would like to have a drink.
And smoke 100 fags a day.
And just
to
listen to all his life.
Sure,
Tell me about life, mate, because I'll just listen to you. Get the old vibe, like my papa vibe with the tash, and just telling you how life should be. You know, I'm just
he's good in
you just believe him. You just believe everything he says.
I like it how he walks in Roadhouse. See, 'cause he's kind of like busted up, his knees are fat.
Aye, but he's still a bit younger, isn't he? Because he's got like the darker hair.
Aye.
What's his name in Roadhouse? Do you know it?
I want to say Bo, but I don't think it is. Bo Bennett.
Oh no,
No, Bo Bennett's
that's
for
in the ranch. That's him in the ranch.
It's no Bo anyway.
Wade Garrett. Wade.
Aye. Guys, can you check out, see who...
Is it Wade Garrett in Roadhouse?
Roadhouse.
Wade
We've
Garrett.
been waiting for Roadhouse, the remake.
Aye.
We've been waiting for that for a while, man. What's that been, about a year?
Apparently, it's not going to cinema.
It's not. It's going to go straight to Paramount.
No,
It is Wade Garrett.
Wade Garrett, on yourself.
No, I think it's going to like. Is it the wee ones, the wee apps? Is it Honolulu and stuff like that?
Is
It's
it?
not like an actual. I don't know. I don't think it's got to cinema anyway.
That's a bit strange for somebody like Jake Gyllenhaal,
I know. Maybe it is.
because he's like a A-list celebrity.
Yeah, man.
Aye.
So Sam Elliott, tremendous. So this is obviously.
Is Dingy in this as well?
So there's two singers in it, country singers. So the guy who plays James Dutton is country singer Tim McGraw,
Is it?
and his missus in it, who I think it's his missus in real life. Faith Hill, singer Faith Hill, no Faith Hill.
Aye.
So they're like amazing in it. I don't even think they're actors. Tremendous.
I guess see if you've got that talent, you've been able to speak, you've been able to be like write songs and all that kind of stuff. You've got the confidence to go up there
Aye.
and act.
But Sam Elliott's like he's taking like German immigrants on the Oregon Trail from Texas to Oregon for a better life, basically. But obviously in this, it's only 10 episodes. In this trail, they bump into like bandits, thieves, Indians,
Native Americans.
Exactly. So this is like back when they had the reservation and they owned the land. So Yellowstone's like the cowboys on the land, but before then it was obviously.
Aye.
Am I allowed to say Indian? Sorry.
Can
you
you-
looked at me like I was saying
Can you
something.
give
wrong
me
there.
a bit of kitchen roll? I've got a runny nose, man. Just need to
But-
brush it.
This 1883 is fucking tremendous.
Any scalpings yet?
Yes.
Yes. Tomahawk. Cheers, man.
So,
Apologies, guys.
the very start though, Sam Elliott's had to burn his house down with his wife and his wean in it because they got smallpox or something like that.
Oh, shit.
And it's like proper dark at the start, but he's got his own ways and he's trying to tell all these German people, like, don't do this, don't drink out the water, don't like go for a piss with rattlesnakes. Just tell them this is my way or no way. They don't listen, obviously. And he's good. He's
Is it
really
better than Yellowstone?
Oh, I don't know about that, but it's good.
I've stayed away from both because
Sheridan, he makes some. He was on Joe Rogan.
I don't want to get involved. I don't want to lose time.
You don't want to lose time. It's fucking good.
I know, but I don't want to lose time.
Do you like Kevin Costner,
I do like Kevin Costner.
the man, and then Sam Elliott's in this one? See the other one? It's Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford,
And
I've
then
seen
the
it.
real one's
And
got
is
to
it-
be Matthew McConaughey.
Is it? Who's the old woman with the grey hair? Is that Helen
Hunt?
No, it's not Helen Hunt. Who is it that's in it? Do you know?
On the
I've
Harrison
seen-
Ford one?
Aye.
Was that 1903 or some shit? I don't know, I've not seen that one yet. But tremendous. I'm watching Gomorrah, True Detective. So I watch certain shit downstairs and then I watch certain shit in my bed. So two different
See,
shows.
I can only do one at a time, man. I've got to get all.
I've got
Gomorrah's a good man, to be fair.
Training Day with the wee man today.
Right.
The movie?
Aye, he wants to watch that. So he goes through these phases where I don't know if he must see clips of certain films on TikTok and stuff like that, but I've noticed there's been loads of Denzel clips lately appearing on my feed on social media. So he says like, you seen this film Training Day? Like, I've seen it. Can I watch it? I'm like, aye, cool. So Friday afternoon, we pretty much always do that. Me and him will watch a film or he can pick something.
So you got to go into detail with what Denzel's talking about and stuff.
Well,
What's a liquor license?
he's
It's
getting
a
that
lesbian.
age.
It's a lesbian.
I let him watch the Dave Chappelle fucking come here and suck this girl dick. I'm a girl. That scene's
Watched
so
Chappelle
good.
last night, man.
It's so good. I'm a girl just like you. Suck this girl dick.
That's the new one, isn't it?
It's fucking brilliant. And he just sits there like laughing away himself. But he goes through these phases, like he went through this sort of like Terminator, The Predator, fucking he was wanting to watch all these big
Do you still
films.
hold the test of time, these films?
Terminator 1 and 2 I thought were very
man.
good.
Fucking right.
I know, but we need to say that. 'cause it's with films.
Arnie
Arnie films, very good, mate.
I'm on.
Very good. Predator was good. It was definitely scarier when I was wee.
Definitely the two. Predator and Terminator.
Aye.
Aye.
They
Definitely.
look two of my favourite films.
But you could see him like no buying it with the Predator.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was a Predator.
Hey, what is that? I didn't know that until quite recently.
Aye.
I'm sure it was him who told my son who told
Just a
me.
wee bit though, just at the start, wasn't he?
I got sacked, though, didn't
He was,
Oh, did
just,
he?
was only there a couple of days.
Was he shagging?
No, it was a big black dude. Who's the Predator?
Mate.
The guy that shaved himself.
What? Yes?
The guy that shaved himself.
No, just another guy.
All right.
Aye.
Just dressed in the suit.
Aye.
Just predating.
He signed my Bungo. Your man. That shaves himself.
Did he? And he starts cutting himself.
Mac, he's called, isn't it? Mac.
Aye, in the film.
Does he use a Mac 3 bit?
Aye, he breaks it.
He gets.
This year, innit? It's based in World War II.
Aye.
What's that? New Predator. Oh.
It's like the follow up to Prey, that one. You've got new Lord of the Rings coming out, you've got new
What new
Planet
Lord of the
Apes.
Rings?
I'm sure there is, isn't there? Some sort of spin off.
Is there?
Am I?
New Planet of the Apes will be good.
Aye.
I like Planet of the Apes. We watched that last week, I think. Was it last week we watched Planet of the Apes? But I love Planet of the Apes. Predator was definitely good. Terminator 1 and 2 were very good.
It's called The Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim.
Rohan, mate. Fucking
Rohan.
hell.
It's got to be Rohan.
It's no Rohan. Rohirrim.
Rory.
Ro.
I shall get it up you. And it's coming out in December
You taking
2024.
I'll fucking come over there and I'll claim this one for the Shire. For the Shire!
It's an animated film.
Oh, is it? Fucking yes. Guess who's watching that?
So cute. Anime.
Sounds heavy game.
No, it's not anime. Anime's different.
What about the journalist that was like pure attacking Strickland about the trans and that?
Aye.
And he
And then
didn't
he goes
back
after
then, I
him,
thought,
I know.
did he know?
Take that hose down.
10 years ago you'd have been in jail. Or what was it? 10 years ago you'd have been in a mental asylum or
You'd have
something.
been classed as mentally ill.
Aye.
He seems like,
fucking
what if
still
you
are
had a-
now.
what if you had a gay son? I wouldn't have an issue with it, like, oh, you're a weak man.
Really? I would give a fuck, man.
You're a weak
He's got to
man.
say that.
You're a weak man.
He was good on The Embedded. I watched that the other night. It was decent. Quite a fucking...
What do you think about him and DDP being all pals now?
Probably always were.
Think it breaks the illusion a bit?
No for us.
Well, he threatened to stab him, so maybe
Aye,
he just
you
didn't want to
Aye.
stab.
That's what I said. If you say something like, if you mention me, what was it? You mentioned me crying, or you mention my childhood again, I'm just going to stab you. Aye.
Fair dues.
Fair enough.
I seen Dana White wanted him to sue.
Seen cunt stab for less.
Dana White wanted DDP to sue Strickland for assault.
Aye. Press charges.
Press charges.
Said it on Mike Perry's.
Yeah, just to like kind of
I think he just got to say that. I don't know if he actually does.
Mike Perry's podcast sounds a bit wild, doesn't it?
It's getting good, eh? It's got. You see him phoning up about getting a fight with Nate Diaz.
That's right.
It's quite good.
Hunter, didn't he?
I was watching him sparring the other day. Just like fucking fine. This
So,
whatever.
UFC 300.
Aye.
We've got the BMF belt on the line. Right, let's be honest. If they didn't have that tag to it, you would be loving this fight. Holloway, Gaethje. But now it's like, it's got this stupid belt. It's like,
I know, but you'd still take your belt. You'd still fight for that belt. Just
I
to
know,
fight
but
for that belt.
people get annoyed about it. Like, I think
doesn't bother
everybody
me.
was wanting 300 to be
Conor McGregor's return.
something like that or something big.
They can still have him.
The card's still brilliant.
Still very big.
Aye.
Aye, it's great.
Cody Figgy as well. You got
299's brilliant too. There's
the two Chinese girls are fighting.
Zhang Wei Li and
Jing Wei Li.
Zhang Wei Li.
Nah, just made that up.
Absolute butcher her name if I tried.
Aye.
The other one is Yao Zhaonan.
Good on you, man.
Of course it is.
Try
Mate.
my
You
best, Paul.
made
Thank
that
you.
up.
Cheers, mate.
You made that up, mate.
So I 300, I think it's looking good.
Aye. But we're spoiled for good fights. That's the thing. There's brilliant fights on every
Maybe
card.
have Bilal and Leon on it as well.
You think so?
They're going for 3 titles. If you've got to clarify
300, 3 titles,
BMF for one.
But then that's how they get round. That BMF title was just made so that you could get round
ESPN.
that. Aye. They have to offer so many title fights to certain promotions.
Aye.
And certain events as well.
I can't stand
Because
listening
if
to...
you
12 a year or
Sorry,
something.
have you seen the Saudi cards being moved?
PFL saying it was because of them.
Are they? So the Saudi card was meant to be like March time.
And
Is it March?
I think it is because March. I want to say March the 2nd, but PFL put on an event or
Right.
around about the same time they signed a deal. They're doing other champion versus champ, so like all
I've
the
seen this.
Bellator
That's
champs against
a
the
doozy
PFL
card.
champs. So they said that the UFC or the president of PFL said the UFC backed off because they'd signed a deal in Saudi, and this is.
Did you see the clip of like the Saudi Minister of Entertainment or whatever that guy's called came out and said like he wanted it to be a bigger card?
He wants it to be a big card. That's what I'd heard.
so they wanted
Was
to
it
make it
Ariel Harwani that dropped in
can't
knowledge?
remember who
I'm
was
sure it was.
interviewing him.
So
I've
they
seen the
moved
clip,
that.
but-
So they moved that card and they've taken at least 90% of the fights that were on that card and just moved them straight to the Apex fight. Well, I was speaking to one of the wee guys at the PI, and that's what he was saying. He was like, I was meant to fight in Saudi, and he's like, I'm happy because they've got quite high tax in Saudi. I didn't know this.
I thought they had none.
No, it was him that was telling me. I can't say I've never
don't
fought
say.
there. So he was saying it works out for me because he's from America. He has to pay tax in America, so he's like, I'm just going to. I don't have to pay tax in Saudi. So he's happier with that. But I think, see, being in these places like Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, you're opening up. You've opened up to a different world. You get more eyes on you who probably won't watch as many UFCs. So I think it's a good opportunity for fighters.
There's so
to
many
fight in these Middle
big
East
shows in
countries.
Riyadh now as well. They're bringing everything, like you know, talking about
boxing.
last week with the boxers and bringing
just get
Conor
money.
McGregor over and just what's that? What are you showing?
You also good networking if you want to get like a hair transplant or anything like that. Like, some good guys are there.
In Saudi?
Hook you up, aye.
I thought
One of the rich guys.
Oh, you might go, you need to suck a dick.
Come over.
Turkey's
Why did
the
he say
place.
Chinese?
Oh,
what about that video you sent to Liam Neeson?
no.
Liam
No
Neeson.
problem, no problem.
Liam Neeson tells a story, right? So he's
Fuck,
he's
aye.
proper.
Pure straight face,
He's
though, isn't
proper. And there was an earthquake, and he tells
Bet you didn't see that coming at
to go
all.
into to go and hide in the stairwell, and so I do that, and I see this little woman, and she's shocked to see me, and then he just puts on this fucking fake Asian accent.
Go there, let's get
I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go that. But
Bungy, he's a blast. There go.
no problem, no problem.
so this is Liam Neeson after being straight as hell, he's like, rah, 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 rah. And then he hits with this.
He goes full tilt with it though,
He
doesn't
does.
No problem, no problem. I be here 20 years, no problem. That was it.
And then he goes,
Then it goes back to
and
no.
then he goes, yeah, so that's what the earthquake was like.
Have you
can
seen
see
it?
You
No.
can see
Aye,
it.
aye, I've seen
It's
it,
so
aye.
funny, but
You need to tag it in, like you need to put it in, like the just so people can appreciate like Liam Neeson being straight as they come.
I used to work at a student accommodation block that was all Chinese people, and every day of my life, hello. I just used to take them like every
that
single
was
day.
proper South Park.
Hello.
wasn't it?
And that's what I was saying. Hello.
Shite,
I've done every like hundreds of times a day, and I just couldn't stop doing it. Fuck him.
Have you seen any of the new South Parks that we speak about these?
Oh man.
I just watched the first one with the cred thing that you were talking about.
Oh,
they
the
take a
cred.
piss out of Prime.
Aye, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Aye, they're smart and they get away with it, and
So they should.
so they should.
Shouldn't it be fucking censoring a cartoon?
It's only words, bro.
No, that's not how it works, mate. You can't just say, "Oh, it's a cartoon. We're not going to censor it."
Aye, I can say that.
It's only words, bro.
It's only words.
It's just jokes. I see Dave Chappelle was doing the impression of his wife, trying to open the screen on her phone. Wow. Because she's Asian. He's like, I just pick up her phone and squashed in my nose and slanted my eyes. And her phone just opened.
Oh no.
It's so
Or
fucking
she got him back and said,
Aye.
that's what
Oh,
I did
sorry,
for you.
she
I squashed
squashed her nose
Manners, didn't I?
and goes like that with her lips and fucking. He's like, I just go, ha. And her phone unlocks. It's so good. But,
Brilliant. Chris, how's your knee been, mate?
Been alright.
Have you been wearing your knee brace?
I have. I need to every single day. Just in when I'm in the gym though.
Is it more to do with to prevent rather than needing it for the actual? It's more about support in it rather than needing it. Like, oh, I need this because my knee's goosed. Anaconda Fightwear,
Of course,
knee brace.
man,
Have you
of
tried any other new kit they've got? They released 2 weeks ago. They released like a whole host of new equipment to support you in your BJJ MMA adventure.
I've not used any because I've not got any like, injuries that way. But Luke did give me a new back support that he's
Developing.
Aye, and it was comfortable. It was helped me a lot because mother injury I had through my nerve, and I don't think that's on the market yet. But he has got like obviously the shoulder one, the anklet. What else got? Wrist,
Wrist,
one as
elbow.
well. Yeah, so
I like the shoulder
I think
one.
the back's got the
Shoulder
The
one
shoulder
looks
one looks cool as fuck,
brilliant.
doesn't it? Like I'm just wearing it just to look like I'm
I know.
Mean. Yeah.
Jump a bit like Robocop. But no, the knees saved my last fight, and I'll probably always wear it now. My knees still not 100% yet, but it's still giving me that support. And then when I'm grappling, then now obviously I'm training for like the grappling match, I'm going with like higher level guys, and they move your knee at all these different angles, and it's holding up well because of the support that the Anaconda knee braces gave me. So I would always use it now.
It's one of these things where if you've got something to kind of just stop that lateral movement, the twisting, and then it gives the knee time to actually heal up, and then from that you're just going to keep wearing it just for that added bit of stability.
Even when I'm shooting as well, it's got that wee like gel padding,
and
it's that wee bit of smooth.
Just takes that pressure off it.
You've ever done the wrestling where you're just dropping your knee suddenly? It's sore, and I've done that for a few years. It's just got to ruin your knees.
See, I wear it just for the purposes of that, and it doesn't really slide, so you're not constantly fixing it during it's getting the little bit of like rubber grippers at the top and bottom stop if it's sliding. So I just actually wear the knee brace for the purposes of wrestling. Don't wear it boxing, but wrestling definitely. And if you are plagued with any injuries and looking for some support or looking to try some of the products, why not go and jump onto the link in our bio and hit up Anaconda Fightwear. And what's the deal at the moment?
So you can still get any 2 products for $59, and if you put in the code LEATHER10, you'll get 10% off as well.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it? So if you are looking for some products to support you in your MMA adventure this current year, why not check them out? Anaconda Fightwear
.co.
What's happening this week in the post, like coming up this week? Who's getting planned? Anything like?
No, really, I don't think actually.
Tomorrow is Sean Strickland DDP. Tomorrow, I mean, that's
which is good.
In Toronto, Canada.
I know.
So I'm going to watch it. We'll get some pizzas, maybe take some edibles, maybe bet in the Bruins. Bruins won again last night, so tap the league as well. Life's good for sport.
I do fancy a wee bet at the morning on the DDP Strickland, but I fucking so.
Oh my God, I was going to say £1,000 on Sean Strickland will get you £1,900 back. That's £900 that you didn't have yesterday, not me.
Aye. See the bets.
Bet responsibly. Don't bet like Bungard.
See the bets when they didn't win, and you realised, and you just like.
You must have a good wee pot currently going.
Aye. I'm sitting tidy. I'm sitting flush. But see, when I'm sitting flush, then I start to double it up.
You get ballsy, don't you?
Well, let's go $2,000.
Aye.
Let's go $2,000 and an absolute certainty to win, and then it doesn't win. You're just
now, does McBookie have the ability to prevent you from betting, like log you out after a certain period of time?
You can make a stall to it, but
a limit. See, that's like.
But you can also sign it after sale and stuff like that.
So Bungard's weekend is pizza, edibles, betting, UFC, Bruins.
Yep. Celtic's back in Sunday as well. Scottish Cup. The winter break in Scotland's shite. It's like 3 weeks in football. It's fucking terrible, man.
It's random as well.
What's your weekend look like?
Are you sparring tonight? Actually, you coming in now?
I'm still a wee bit jet lagged.
You sound a bit
Aye,
fucked.
you hear me? I sound a bit Bo Bennett.
I'll do that tonight, and then I'm back to work, and then tomorrow I'm not really doing anything. What do you sound like? You want to do something?
I'm busy, bro.
I'm going with here.
Get to work, mate. You're fighting.
Hey, I've got
plenty.
No. I feel so much better.
Where did you? I seen you post about the wee Steady Eddies. Where did you get them from? Because they were near they're near your standard ones.
No, they're new ones.
They're new ones.
Somebody from town. Somebody off of Glasgow.
You got a boy.
Got up with them.
I got a hookup.
Just because our usual, we couldn't get me on time, and I wanted them then and then. And they're fucking good. Well, they're good. Sometimes in your mind, you're just like, I'm funny. That was a good one. And I looked at her like, that was a good one, wasn't it? No, and she's like, what?
Oh, brilliant. I had so on the plane ride home, I'd taken a wee Steady Eddie to help me, because they're great for getting you to sleep on a plane, right? But so when I sleep, I jerk, like, and one of the guys I was there with, I nearly said his name, thought I was like elbowing him to like, what about this? But I was in the middle seat, and I'd done it to the woman at the side of me, because like as I fall asleep, it's like certain parts of my body.
You got a twitch, mate.
Aye. So the woman next to me, the first time I had, because I wake myself up, she shot herself and she's looking at me, and I'm like looking at her, and I'm like, sorry. And then an hour later, I do it again, but then see me like the third and fourth time, she was absolutely fine. She didn't even bat an eyelid. She was like,
Guy's probably been to Afghanistan or something.
so she'll be telling the same story on her podcast as well. She'll be like, guy next to me, the plane was fucking and jitterbugging, but they're good.
It's so much better with the vapes here as well. Their vapes are loads better too. And you can just chill out, smoke. That's what I was having a wee puff in the airport and then chuck it in the bin and then fucking. You feel so much better, mate. Just chills you out.
One of my mates sees me and he's like, see me coming back to Vegas, why don't you just bring me back one of the vapes and a bag of gummies? And I'm like, what? You want me to drug run for you, fucking idiot? You want me to get caught at customs and fucking...
Mule.
Aye.
He's a mule. He's a drug mule.
What are you doing? Like, what you got on?
I've not anything planned, man. It's,
you go to watch UFC tomorrow now?
No, I don't like UFC.
No, fair enough.
Too late.
It's pish.
Aye. Be late, like.
My daughter has her first driving lesson tonight.
Oh.
I know. Her boyfriend passed his test as well.
Have you bought a car yet?
No, we're going to see one tomorrow.
That's her duty, so isn't it?
So what are you going to let her know you're going to look at a car?
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Okay.
We're going to see, and then I'll take her out. I love spending time with
You
my
got
kids.
to get on a smart car, like a Chinese doll. Like
I did actually offer. I was like, "Do you want to get a smart car?" She's like, "No, Dad, you're all right." It's like, "Aye, but it's good more. It's good more." She's like, "No, but our boyfriend started driving."
So he's passed his test.
He's passed her. And she's like,
and he's taking her out in the car.
So normally on a Thursday when I come back for Vegas, we would go out for some meat, miss the kids, let's have a wee bite to eat. Mm-hmm. Never happened last night, boys.
because you were bust.
No, because I was bussed because the boyfriend picked her up and took her bowling.
Oh Jesus, he's cutting your grass, bro. This is that time.
I know. So, but she's asked. When I was away, she was like, "Dad's alright if I go to." She asked me, "Can I go to Leicester to watch Kasabian with
In the
her
stadium.
boyfriend?"
In a pool stadium.
And I'm like,
He's going to drive down.
And I'm like, I can't really say no. She's 17.
But gigs what you're thinking, mate.
I know, and that's why I'm like, I don't want to say no. I want her to experience it. Mm-hmm. But it's her mum. Her mum said, "Ask your dad." Like, put that shit on me.
Hell.
So I was like, "Aye, you can go. You know what? I trust you."
How long's he been driving?
He's been driving for like a week.
It's a fucking long drive.
Aye, but it's no until the summer. So we've got time.
Right, cool. Aye.
Like, you know what it's like yourself, man.
I know.
You can't. I can't.
What did you say? 17?
He's 17, nearly 18. She's 17, just in January there. So
Will you be going to the gig now?
no,
Right.
like me sitting in the back, like
You're going too fast. You're going too fast.
I slow down. Watch that car. I know. It's fucking must be nerve wracking though.
You know what? There's loads of kids do it. I just need to relax and just let them find their own way. Maybe there'll be a podcast during the summer where like, I fucking punched them with the piss.
Right.
So I peaked that level the other day. I went through the full soft play, like through it all.
Did you?
Like, you done that?
Aye,
fuck,
that's
aye.
good, aye.
Wow.
Very important.
Like, I'm not as nimble as I thought I was. Some of these fucking wee turns and crevices. So she's running about, she's loving it, right? And then there's like this wee alleyway, but it's just like boxing bags, but like Wayne's run through it, but it's like carpet. The only bit is just carpet, it's not actually soft. And a wee boy just disappears, so like run through them all, and she just sees it, and I just seen this, I could see it in my mind before it happened, just this big fucking boxing bag. She's running, and I've just like, stab all her away. Fuck you, man. Just fate. She was like Brad Pitt and Snatch. She landed in like actual carpet at this, and it was like, there was no give, back her head, screaming, man.
Shit, man.
And then see the wee boy that ran, like his mom was in there, but she was just like this. And I'm just like, it annoyed me. I'm like,
You wanted to banjo in the ball?
like, what are you watching your Wayne one? And my ways are like running out like platoon, like, so so that's an experience in this Strathclyde Park one. I actually got lost. Like, where's the way out, man? I need to go down this big fucking shoot to get out here now.
I mind losing Lewis in the soft play when he was like a wee boy. And
You just look for the wee ginger cunt.
and then the fucking
find him.
Hey, ginger, come on.
He's ginger.
He is ginger.
Right, just look for the wee ginger cunt then.
The pure panic that sets in when you fucking think, oh, you fucker, I've lost one. Like,
I've lost one. No, again.
It's happening to me, yeah. And then you go, fuck. And then when you just like find them just cutting about playing, you think, fucking hell, what was I worrying
Is that a
about?
safe space, mate?
I know, but you know what it's like with the second one with Eva, I've been loads better, but With Lewis, I used to panic like fuck.
No, I was actually talking about this, right? See, like when you're younger, you should just go out and you'd no contact with your mum and dad at all.
Used to be wild dogs
I
as
can't
well.
Even, what's that?
Used to be wild
Dogs?
dogs, just dogs roaming the streets as well.
Aye.
Like you had to
I
cross the
can't
road.
imagine
'Cause-
doing that.
I know.
No chance.
So I was going to tell you, do you remember my cousin Ryan, the big massive guy? So when he was a kid, I took him into like the ball pit, and there was a wee boy up the tappy line, not up the chute, but it was like this wee like folded bit, and the wee guy was just pissing. Like he just pissed his drawers, but it was falling. I'd picked up Ryan because he was a kid at this point, must have been about 5. I picked him up, but my socks just soaked up all the piss. And I'm like,
You took your friend to fire.
we did. Fucking stop it!
You guys just like
I must have,
sprinkler.
I must have been about 14 or something. And I'd taken him in. And I'd be get up the top, was just pissing. Not a fucking care, just pissing. He didn't even know it, he was just pissing himself. So I do enjoy, I did enjoy that sort of time with the
Soft boy
kids.
shit.
Aye.
So you try to get her to leave though.
I know.
You feel like a piece of shit.
We'll come
as well.
back tomorrow, I promise.
So my thing now is the gym at the back at my house. She loves the gym.
Aye.
So like, we'll go to the gym. Yes, that's it. She's just defused the situation. So I'm like the dry fame. She maybe fall asleep. She maybe forget about it. We go to the motor gym. I'm like fuck. Now we need to go here. Let her run about there. But you wouldn't change it, would you?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
and
Isn't it?
the saddest part is it's over before you know it. Like they're not wanting to go to soft play, like fucking.
They
like,
I know
want
it.
to go to gigs or selling or their
Aye.
boyfriends, not me.
So
Yes.
I was excited this morning, but I was showing a bit of excitement for the snow this morning. And my youngest, who's 9, was like, "Cool."
Yeah. I know.
Ice ball to the face. She was like, "Can we go to Costa Starbucks?" And I was like, "Aye."
No, what going in the snow?
I was like, "Snowing and that." Okay.
I'll get the sledges down. Aye.
Wow, it's snow.
Yeah, I did that. Did you see it snowed? She's like, "Aye," and I'm like, "Excitement, no nothing, just gone." Trying the big one at 16 or 17. Like, it's snowing. Aye, Dad, I know. Like, need to care anymore.
I know.
It's fucking snowing.
I know. Got things to do, eh?
Aye,
got
like,
work
have
to get
fun.
to.
I've got my
fucking
boyfriend
school
to see.
get
She's
to.
like, I've got school to go to, Dad.
Aye.
Fucking still be a piss in the motor. Get it heated up. Did you hear about somebody had stole a car at somebody? So the train station at Drumgellic, where I would stay, somebody left their car running.
Drumgellic?
Aye,
What the fuck's that?
train station.
Where?
Like
Deirdre?
in between Petersburg, in between Clarkson and
There's a train
and
station
Plains.
called Drumgellic.
Drumgellic.
Didn't know that, man.
Every day of school day. So anyway, somebody's left their car running. Somebody jumps in and fucking rallies it away. Found in a field like a few hours later. Like, good on you, man. The good old days, remember when I used to have?
So a guy I know off your Hoytown, that actually happened to him. Vehicle. So, but he's got the cam. So he's usual. Let the motor run in the morning. Maybe he's start work at 8 or something. He's out. Honestly, like guy jumps out the van, jumps in his motor, drives away. But then he comes running out and he put this video up. Bastard! Then runs back into the house and he sent it to us all. Just sent it to everybody. But it was like the anniversary like last week and it got shared again and everyone's still laughing at him. More than never got found, know what I mean? But
No
just
found.
like, bastard running down the street chasing
Oh,
it.
brilliant.
You never see the boy in Musselburgh with a Lambo go out to the cash machine. They had the CCTV at, and the boy's just standing there. He gets out, goes up to the cash machine. They just fucking boom straight into his car and took off in it. Smashed it on the West Pelton Drive. Fucking just.
The guys deserve that for driving Lamborghinis.
Nobody
in
stole my
Scotland.
motor. I leave my motor running all the time. Nobody stole it. Fucking discrimination against the smart cars, eh?
You always hear these stories, eh, and you think, it would never happen to me, but how often do you do it? Oh, do it. Just fucking.
You would tell an insurance company that your car was stolen.
Aye.
And they had the keys. No, they stole the keys as well to the front door.
Aye, broke in.
Aye.
To them at the house.
Home robbery as well. Can we see your cameras? No, they weren't
weren't on.
working.
You have to come up with something.
It's a shame. So aye, that's a little podcast. So guys, if you've got any questions, put them in the link below and nobody will read them. Go fuck yourself.
No problem.